This is Weston's exit video to show you everything he's learned in his 2 weeks of boarding and training. And the first thing we teach all the new dogs that come in is that their name is a command and that we want the dog to actually look up and make eye contact when we say his or her name. Weston, good boy, Weston, good boy. So I say his name, he looks up, and I praise the look. Weston, he doesn't look, good boy. And then he thought about it and he did, but I was going to reach down and touch him to get him to look. You don't want to repeat the name because the dog soon learns to ignore it. If you just keep saying the name over and over and nothing happens, then the dog doesn't know what you're saying or why you're saying it. So you've got to say the name, Weston, good boy, get him to look, and then lots of praise. And the next thing we work on is the walking on a loose leash. And we say, let's go. We don't do a heel command. We want the dog to have fun on the walk, and we want you to have fun on the walk. And a heel command is just too confining and too strict. Let's go means that we want the dog to stay on your left side, not lagging too far behind, not forging or pulling ahead. And we want you to hold the leash in your right hand. We want lots of slack in the leash. A lot of people are tempted to hold on to the dog like right here and keep the dog bound right next to him. And we don't want that. We want the end goal is that you should be able to take him off leash if you continue working with him. So you should be able to walk him around off leash. So he's got to not feel the leash on him and learn to stay next to you by himself without you holding him in position. So we say, Weston, get his attention, say, let's go, and we walk, good boy, good boy, and good boy. And we continue to praise. He's still learning, so when he's walking where we want, we always praise, good boy. When you come to a stop, he'll stop and sit next to you. If he doesn't have this routine with you at home, all you have to do is tell him the first few times to sit when you come to a halt, and then he'll realize the same habit is, that you want the same thing as we do. Okay, Weston, let's go. Good boy. Good boy. So you should be able to walk any speed. So if you want to go really slow, if you're really tired and it's hot, you should be able to poke along. If you want to speed up, you should be able to run with him, and that doesn't mean that he jumps on you or gets too excited or pulls ahead. And then you come to a halt and he sits. Good boy, that's a good boy. Good boy. The next thing we teach the dog is a sit command, which you've already seen, but come on, Weston. Come on. Oh, here comes someone. Weston. Weston, sit. Oh, good boy. So we just say sit. Say every command one time. You don't want to repeat commands. Same reason you don't want to repeat the name, because you basically desensitize the dog to it, and the word has no meaning. Good boy. And then the stay, stay. Put the flat hand in front of the face, and we say the verbal command of stay. Good boy. Now the stay command at home, start out in a quiet environment. You don't want a lot of distractions. And I would stay close to him, stay. So that if he makes a mistake, you're right there to correct it. Good boy. We've been moving around him, getting further away, and he's fine with it. But he's still a puppy and he's learning. And he'll test you at home because he doesn't know yet what you're going to expect. But if you have the same expectations that we do, then he'll follow all of the commands the same way you're seeing him right now. Stay. Good boy. So going up and petting him does not mean he gets to jump up and move. So we pet him, but we remind him to stay. The only way he can get off of the stay command is by us releasing him, and our release word is okay. Good boy. Say hey, okay, and then he's allowed to get up and move. Now the next thing we do is a down command. So we start from a sit, because that way he's halfway down, and then you say, Weston, down. You point down to the ground as you're saying the word down. Good boy. And then lots of praise for him doing the correct thing. Good boy. And then it's the same stay command. Stay. And the down stay is good for longer periods of time. If he moves, we say no or down. All the way. Good Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Stay. Remind him what he's done. He keeps getting up. We're just going to be a little firm. Stay. Remind him what he's doing. Good boy. And then lots of praise. Praise is not an excuse to get up from the stay. So you want to be able to talk to him without him jumping up. You're going to have company come over, and you might want to put Weston on a down stay so he doesn't jump on people or harass people. And they're going to want to talk to him and pet him, but that doesn't mean that he jumps up and gets excited. Good boy. Stay. Now the down stay is good for longer periods of time. We recommend using down stay, like I said, when company comes. When you're watching TV, you can practice during commercials, put him 10, 15 feet away from you, have him stay. You can do sit stays, those are shorter stays. Do sit stays at the front door or back door when you're taking him in and out. Have him do a short sit stay before you feed him, things like that, so that you just have some basic manners, and that when you do need your stays, he's used to doing them, and it's not going to be such a hard thing or such a new idea for him. Because if he gets the training here, and then he goes home and he never uses any of these commands, when you do want him to do them, he's going to be so rusty, stay, that you're not going to have the performance you want from him. So practice a little bit every day. Use the commands in your daily routine. Good boy. Good boy, Weston. And he'll grow up understanding that there's certain things that he does at certain times, and it'll become habit. Stay. Okay, next thing we do is the come command. And the come command, we want you to get some kind of a long line. Don't use a flexi lead. We don't want, no. And if he gets up, down, remind him what he was doing. Good boy, that's a good boy. Stay. Put him back on his stay, because we have not released him yet. He does not release himself. We release him when we're done. That's a good boy. So we want you to get some kind of 20 or 30 foot long line. And we have some here for sale. You can go to the pet store. You can go to a hardware store and buy clothesline and put a little snap on it and make your own. But this allows Weston to get further away from you, stay, to get him distracted, and practice your come commands. You can also use a long line to practice longer stays, both sit stays and down stays. You can take him to the park, sit on the park bench, put him away from you 10, 20 feet, practice your stays with activity going around, and you can have your long line on as a safety in case he gets up and moves. Good boy. Okay. So now he's allowed to get up. We said, okay, good boy. In the come command, we want him out distracted. So you don't want to put him on a sit stay or a down stay and have him come to you. That's artificial, and that's not the kind of come command that you need. What we need is for him to come back to you when he's distracted, either by a person or another dog or a toy or a smell. So we want to practice that. So if he's running around, he's playing with the toy, well, or not. Come here, Bubba. You want to get the toy? Get the toy, buddy. Get the toy. Go get it. Good boy. Weston, help! Good boy, right here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, that's a good boy. All the way here. Good boy, Weston. So he should come right up in front and sit, or in this case, plop down. But he just plops down because he's a puppy and he's submissive. Good boy. Good boy. But we use our hands to target. We don't clap. You can clap. It's not a big deal if you do. But the moving hands are a target. Most dogs, when they see hands moving, they come to them most of the time. Weston. Come on, buddy. Weston. Good boy. But anyway, most of the time dogs will come to the moving hands because they know hands pet them. And then you want him to come in and sit or lay down in front of you so that you can get your leash on him, you can catch him, do whatever you need to do. So you want to say the name clearly, that gets his attention, and then you say the word come, and you want to separate the two. You don't want to say, Weston, come! Weston, come! You want it to be Weston, he looks, and then the come is very, Weston, good, come! Good boy! And praise the whole way, good boy! The whole way in, he's not quite in front. That's okay, he came up and sat. Good boy. time he's moving towards you, you want to be praising him every step of the way, so he understands that coming to you is the best thing. And you can even give him a little treat at the end, because the come command is very important. Weston, come! Good boy! Run, hurry! If he stops, you say, that's when you pick up the line, good boy! And encourage him all the way in. Good boy, Weston! Good boy, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good job, buddy. And then if you want, give him a little treat. Good boy. That's a good boy, yeah, good job, buddy. Good boy. Okay. And if you want, you can practice sit stays while you throw toys. Now, we haven't done this, so you're going to see him making a mistake. Weston, sit. But you're also going to see how you work through the mistakes. Because you're going to get him home, and he's not going to be perfect for you. Got a lot of hair here, don't we? Stay. So we do our stay. Hold on to the leash, but you want it loose. You don't want to hold him in position. He should stay on his own. You stay, and then we just get him used to the toy moving. Good boy. Stay, and then you drop it. Good boy. Very good. And if he does like a really good job, which he's doing now, give him a little treat. Good boy. And then you work up to kicking. Good. Kicking the toy. Good boy. Always praising the whole time he's doing what you want. Good boy, Weston. Good boy. Good job. So this is how you work through a really big distraction. As you can see, he obviously wants to get the toy. He's very interested in it. But he also understands that I have to stay. Good boy. And then you can work up to throwing it. Then he gets up, we say no, or Good boy. Stay. Praise him for self-correcting. Good. Stay. And then you can throw the toy a little bit. Stay. Good boy. That's a very good boy. And then another treat. That was awesome. Good boy. And then you keep working on that, and then this is how you can play fetch with him. Stay. You can put him on a sit stay, throw the toy or the ball, stay. Good boy. And then send him out after it, and then he can bring it back to you. Stay. And then we finish the stays. He makes a mistake. It's going to happen. Take him back where he was. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Remind him to stay. He keeps moving. Back where he was. Right here. Don't let him inch closer. Sit. Good. Stay. Remind him to stay. You don't give up. If he moves 3 times, you put him back on the stay 4 times. You get the stay done until so he understands that your words have meaning. Good boy. And then we let him go. Okay. And then he gets to play with the toy. Good boy. So you can use the toy as a distraction, and then the reward afterwards is he gets to play with it. Get the toy. 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 Good boy. And that's Weston. So he's a good puppy. Just keep working with him. And he had a lot of fun with the other puppies here. So don't forget about the daycare. If you want more training, you get a discount. And also, we offer the boarding. But we'd love to have him come back for more activities here with all of his little puppy friends. Good boy. You're a good boy.